Hey there, do you think you need thousands of dollars to start a cleaning business? Big shocker. Nope, you do not. So today I'm going to teach you how I started my cleaning business with literally $0. So I'm going to teach you how you can do it too. So first things first. For those of you who are new to our community, I am Stephanie and I teach people how to keep their homes cleaner with less effort. And I also help aspiring cleaning professionals learn the skills to earn big money on a part-time basis. So that's why I am here today, because I want to teach you how I did it with $0, and you can probably do this too. Um, Now, of course, I had some resources available within my home, minimal, but I did have some, and I did have a vehicle, and I did have a phone. So those things will help you get started. However, I'm a big believer in no excuses. So if you don't have a car, ask for a ride, not from your potential clients, but from maybe a friend, or you can Uber there and back with your cleaning supplies. It is possible to get there and back, especially if you are charging your client for the job. You would just need the initial Uber fee in order to get there. But again, if you have $0 in your bank account, ask a friend to get you there. And then when a client pays you, you can either order an Uber and have that come and pick you up, or have a friend come pick you up when you are done. So that's your no excuse approach to tackling that. Now, what I did was I literally started with an app that finds you clients. The app that I used, I will not drop the name here because I highly do not recommend it. I After getting some clients through them, and so then they were like locked into a service, and I just didn't like the service, and I don't want to promote it here on this platform. However, I will tell you about one that I later found in my cleaning experience that I feel like will be a good resource for you. However, you might not get clients as quickly with this other service, but I will go into all of that. So never fear, we're going to get there. So if you have not done so already, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you can stay connected to all our future trainings, especially if you are wanting to be a professional cleaner like myself, earning between $20 to $100 an hour. I want to help you get there. So make sure you also drop the words coach me below, and I will know that either someone from my team or me personally, we will reach out to you so we can get you some one-on-one coaching and really get you in that like express elevator to success, to making great money. So what you're going to do is collect some items, essential cleaning products that you know that you're going to want to use at your cleaning jobs once you have logged onto a service like, and I am not getting any paid promotions for this, but this is just one that I personally have used and liked, is care.com. Any care.com people want to reach out to me, and I love the platform, and I would be happy to work with them and promote them, but I am happy to promote them for free right here right now because I have really found some incredible clients through the platform. And what I also love is that I can get a background check with care.com. It personally only cost me like $20 in order to get this background check. But what that does is that gives your potential clients confidence in you, that you're not going to steal, that you're not going to break things around their house, that you are going to be a responsible, professional, a responsible cleaning professional. You can put some reviews on there. Um, so in order to get reviews, how do you do that? Like, how do you get the whole ball started? So once you know you've got some cleaning supplies around the house, reach out to like 10 friends. You'll probably need to stop at like reaching out to like 2 or 3 before somebody says yes. So you're going to offer just to clean all room. So say, hey, do you want me to come over and just clean your kitchen? I will do it for half price. So I'll only charge you, let's say you want to start the bidding of your cleaning jobs at $20 an hour. Let's say you don't want to make any less than $20 an hour. You can just offer these brand new clients half off and say, I will do it for $10 an hour to clean your kitchen while I am in the learning process and working on getting better. In exchange for that 50% discount, would you please just write a review? Whether you want to make a Yelp page, but honestly, I didn't have good experience with Yelp. They kept deleting I would ask clients, hey, can you go on my Yelp page and leave a review? I had so many clients that were leaving reviews and then Yelp kept deleting it, thinking it was AI or a bot or something. So I'm not a super huge supporter of that. So if you are somebody that works on Yelp and you want to express this, feel free, fix that bug because it could help your service too. But what I did was I just had people like text me hey, thanks for helping me clean my kitchen, and I've never seen it look this beautiful and blah blah blah. Just some kind of review and let them write it. You don't want to make fake reviews. I've of course heard people doing fake stuff, but I don't recommend that because you know what? At the end of the day, it's not good karma to be cheaty like that, but also people are going to recognize like styles of writing. And what I love is that I do have honest reviews from real clients. I just usually will put like their first name and last initial, so it'll be like Jamie S or Stephanie P, whatever the case may be. So I will just save those snapshots, and then I created a file within my phone, and I just had my like snapshots of different client reviews. So on the first platform that I found clients on, that I don't recommend, but they clients would post reviews there, and so I was constantly doing snapshots of all of the reviews there too. And then I had a really good, recommendations from clients. So in the future, when I got on care.com and I put photos there of reviews and things, I would load them up and put all those photos there. Also, make sure that when you sign up to a good platform, that you're going to want to include a clear picture of your face, not a picture of you and 3 of your girlfriends out for, mimosas, because people don't know then who in that group is the cleaner that's actually going to come. But also, if I've gotten like a referral and I'm showing up at the door of somebody that I have never cleaned for, if we are in some type of texting communication or something like in a message board within an app, I will always send them my photo and say, hey, um, just here's, so you know who's coming to the door, and you know who to expect. You want to give clients that confidence that they know who's coming. Um, so that's how you're going to go ahead and get some like reviews to get the ball rolling, right? So then what you're going to do is, after you, now you might not get clients right away with care.com. You may have to just ask for referrals from these clients that have let you do the discounted service with them. Now, make sure that you clearly tell them that you're not discounting it for their friends, that you're referring them to, because you're trying to start a business and you're trying to earn a livable wage. And honestly, I mean, I don't know what your expenses are in your town and where you live, but $10 an hour does not cut it for paying the light bill and the roof over my head. So I have a minimum that I do not go below. My minimum now is a lot higher, but when you're first starting out, I would say do not go less than, or don't clean for less than $20 an hour. You will have a lot of companies that will want to hire you for 17 or 10 or $9 an hour, and you may see other cleaners on the platforms that charge way less than you. Do not think that you need to undercut yourself in order to earn those dollars. So if you don't feel equipped, or if you don't feel fair in charging that rate, then learn more. And that's what we are here for. That's what I love to provide free right here on YouTube, is free trainings on cleanings. I'm going to be just continuing to add more and more and more and more trainings here where you can learn specifics. And of course, if there's anything specifically that you really need to learn how to do, maybe it's how to make hospital corners. P.S. I'm doing a video on that. It's on my list. So maybe you need to learn how to make a bed properly with the hospital corners, if you know what I'm talking about. And I am teaching that, where you can learn all sorts of different things. But if there's anything specific that you're like, God, how do I properly clean out a refrigerator, or how do I properly do this, that, or the next thing, comment it below. Let us know what you want to learn, because I want to help you all here really grow and really be the best cleaning professionals that you can. Absolutely. So once you have earned a few bucks, if you've got some clients, that's when you're going to want to go ahead and reinvest into your business. So in order to grow and in order to get some really great, really professional clients, that my best paying clients are paying, $100 or more an hour for my services. But in order to get those professional office cleans and things of that nature, when you're really ready to like grow and bloom and increase your rates or grow your team or things like that, you're going to want to make sure that you have professional business cards. Looking around to see if I had one sitting by me and I forgot to grab one. But I will pop one up on the screen here for you. So what I put my photo on my business cards. That way the people like remember me. They're cheap to get. It's just as expensive to get the ones with the photo as it is not. And truly, you just need your contact information, a phone number to call or text. You can put right on the card that call or text. a lot of people text now. It's just so much easier to do, and have an email. So emails are free to create. You can just log on to Google or whatever your preferred email is and create a specific business email. So that way your emails are all going to the same place. And then you can order those business cards. They come in just a couple weeks. Essentially, they're pretty quick to, and you don't need to do the express. I mean, unless you're in a super big hurry to have them. But I don't see the benefit in spending extra if you want to keep your expenses low in the beginning. But honestly, you don't need a whole bunch of extra stuff. Now, uh, I did get business cards, but then I also ordered two business shirts. So I made a company logo free. I did it right. You can use Canva, you can use Pic Collage. I personally use Pic Collage. I don't like the way Canva works, but I know so many people absolutely love Canva. So do what works for you. You can make a logo right in there. You can even use ChatGPT, different AI platforms to create a business logo. You can type in there like what you want, the colors and that kind of thing. So I use like a royal blue and white and black as my company logo for Relief Office Cleaners. That is my LLC business that I have. And so I just have two t-shirts, and that is it. Like, I did not go crazy. Another thing too, I get asked this quite a bit is, well, isn't it expensive to start because I've got to get a vacuum and I've got to get all this stuff? No, you do not. So two reasons. One, it can keep the expense down, of course, but two, when you use the client's vacuum, when you use the vacuum that is on site at a client's home, it is actually more cleanly for them, because if you're taking a vacuum from home to home to home, even if you're completely cleaning it out in between clients, which you're not going to want to do, but even if you are, you're still spreading germs and bacteria from home to home to home by doing that. So that's what I always have told my clients from the very beginning communications that we have with one another, is that I will say, for the safety and for the health and safety of your family, I always choose to use the vacuum that my clients provide. Do you have a vacuum in the home that I can use? That's what I will say, word for word. And 9 times out of 10, they have said, yep, I absolutely do. From time to time, I've had a couple say, oh, no, I don't. And I will just tell you that those are the clients that, even though I reluctantly went and helped them out and took my own vacuum in, I regretted it the moment I got there. So use your own judgment, do what is best for you. But if you want to bring the vacuum from your own home into your clients' homes and then bring it back, just do yourself, just make the best choice for you, essentially. Because like I said, when I personally did it, prime example, one of the clients, she had cat litter all over her whole like apartment. It was just like spread everywhere. And I could not get it out of my vacuum. And like, I had vacuumed and dumped out the receptacle 100 times, it felt like, throughout the job. And not to mention, all those like dust particles were in the air, and it was not healthy for me and not good for me. But then when I went to take it home and clean it, like, no matter what I did, I felt like I couldn't get it all 100% clean again. And I just threw the whole vacuum away. It was just like, nope, I got to replace this thing now. So, just to save yourself that hassle and just to keep your own space clean, that is what I recommend. So, when I actually started my cleaning business, I took the liberty of meeting with someone who used to run a cleaning business to kind of pick her brain a little bit. And here are the things that she taught me when I first started. One, she gave me the degreaser recipe. So, I will go ahead and link that above in the description so you can check that out. Also, she said use the client's products whenever possible. So that's going to keep your costs down, but also then you don't have to, you're not responsible for keeping material safety data sheets. When you are a legal operating business, you need to kind of keep yourself legal. So by using your client's products, you do not have to keep those data sheets on you and in order to run your business. So there's that. Also, she explained the difference between licensing and bonding. So I didn't understand it. So to get your business license, it's just with the state that you are in. Now, if you're not in the United States, if you're in a different country, please look into your country's rules and regulations as far as getting your business licensed. But in the state of Ohio, in the United States, where I am currently, it only was $100 to get my business license. And I just went to the Secretary of State's website, and using the search bar, I found the licensing that I would need. And then I went ahead and just requested that. And it cost me $99, I think. So less than $100. So that when you are getting your first feelers in there and you're getting, cleaning for your friends in order to get those referrals. And then you're saving 20% of your earnings as you're getting a couple of clients under your belt and a little bit of experience. As soon as you can, as soon as you have that $100 to put towards getting a license, you're going to go ahead and get that business license immediately. And then I will go ahead and link the insurance that I use in the description as well. I found it online. It's a super cheap, super easy insurance that you can get for your business. So what that does is, now I recommend, I was always told to get at least $1 million, that's US dollars, million US dollars in coverage. That does not mean you need $1 million, but what that does mean is that if up to $1 million worth of things get broken while you are cleaning, that your insurance will cover that breakage. So I have only broken a couple of things in my cleaning career at clients' homes. And thankfully, like, nobody was like upset about it and it wasn't anything crazy. But when you break an item, please share that information with your client. Let them know. If they're not home, snap a picture of it and say, I am terribly sorry. I broke XYZ. Like, I broke a light bulb once. I broke something that, like, this couple, they went on a vacation and it was like some sculpture thingy that was like sitting on their table. And as I was dusting, I picked it up and then I put it back down and it kind of like slid off the table. And I just told her right away, and she laughed it off and she was like, it's fine. Like, we just have to go back to the Bahamas and go get a new one. Um, so thankfully, like, I had good relationships with these clients and they weren't upset about it. And again, a light bulb is a light bulb. They weren't going to make me do like an insurance claim on it. But you always want to make sure that you have that licensing and that business insurance so you have that coverage. So, like right now, I have up to $2 million of coverage, but I work in businesses as well. So I wanted to make sure that I was fully covered. And good to go. So, those are the essential things that you need in order to get started. Please drop any questions or things that that maybe I didn't cover that you are hoping that I covered below, so we can cover that in another video for you. I believe in you, and I am here today to support you and your growth. So stay connected and let us know in the comments how I can be of greater service to you. Thanks for watching.